So today's lesson, self-inquiry, self-discovery, and self-realization. Self-inquiry. So we will address a couple of questions. What should we do after attending the session? It's very important. Why we are suffering so much? What Buddha said about this? And what should be our startup projects? What should I do after attending the session? What normally happens? After attending the session, the mind returns to the same old stuff, routine, seeking, demanding, blaming, complaining. That is not the life of a seeker. And if that is the life of a seeker, then we are not doing anything, because 1 hour we attend the session and 23 hours, 6 days. We should have a little courage to live life differently after understanding, practicing, and experiencing. We should live in love, energy, awareness, and peace to myself. Outside it will happen naturally. Do we live? We are shy of talking that we are meditating. Why we shy? Because that knowledge, mind is not committed to the knowledge. I've seen a lot of people, oh no, don't tell my honey because I'm attending meditation. She doesn't believe or he doesn't believe. Then what? Do I believe? Do I have the commitment? We have hundreds of excuses. Don't tell, but live. Think, speak, and act in a new way, in a fresh way. That prevents the mind going back to the same old stuff, old routine. If you are not doing it until now, then start doing it, my friends. Otherwise, you will say, I don't believe this guy. He has taught me so many things. And you have 100 blame and complain. And you see where the responsibility lies. It lies with you. I am free. Every problem, every suffering, hatred, blame means that during the session, I am so goody-goody. It's not a right English, but you can understand. So, and after that, I'm just, I don't understand what happened to me. Think. You have to change your life. These are not the sessions, that you simply attend. Oh, part-time job. No, it's not part-time. It's 24/7. I have experienced peace and calm. Can I take that peace and calm in my daily thought, speech, and action? The life will change. Topic is self-inquiry, self-discovery, and self-realizations. Buddha said once that all tears, if we collect all the tears since the advent of the human being, if all the tears are collected, would be greater than all the water of all the oceans, ponds, and lakes until today. Are you ready to cry just after the session? So beautifully, I love this statement of the Buddha. All the tears you accumulate since the birth of human being on the earth planet, it would be much greater than all the water of all the ocean, ponds, and lakes. Are you one of them adding? It depends on you. Why Buddha said? Because we are always seeking freedom for the mind. We are not seeking freedom from the mind. Think, change. We have learned, and now it's the time to come that we should start living in love, energy, awareness, and peace 24/7. And the reason is so simple. What happens when we seek freedom for the mind? Freedom for the mind. Mind desires, desire. And who is the desirer? Rani, am I speaking right English? Desirer? Okay, you should correct me. So both desire and desirer are present in the mind. We have to get rid of it. So desire and desirer lives in the mind. It means we are seeking happiness not in the world outside, security in the world outside, satisfaction in the world outside. The mind says, get it, pray for it, so that you are working for me. You are seeking freedom for the mind. And the freedom for the mind will never happen. Freedom for the mind means craving, blame, complaint, reaction, anxiety, stress, duality, heaviness, conditioning, long list. This is what brings the tears, and that is why the Buddha says. Do you remember what Buddha said? Are you adding something? This is what the journey is. So I remembered in the morning that I saw that US is on the top with the startup project. Then you become a unicorn. $1 billion. We have to start up. Life project. Self-discovery. And that self-discovery must begin with self-inquiry. Are you happy the way you are? If not, change. Do an experiment. Start up. Take mind to the task. I attended this session. I'm relaxed. Can I take this relaxation, peace, calmness, joy, awareness in playing my role in personal life, professional life, social life? What you need to do, you simply need to maintain your awareness. Oh, let me see, peace, calmness is there. Someone said you something. Can I ask the mind not to get influenced or dictated by it? It is possible. And if it is not possible, or it is possible only 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours a week, what will happen rest of the days and the time? So the Buddha again, Buddha and Shankara and all great masters says, we enter into the world which is unknown to me. My relationship with my honey, with the people, my relationship to the objects of the world outside, my desire and the desirer, they all constitute the world in which I live in. Because of the mind, I created another world. Look at the honey, and he or she doesn't listen to me, and I'm stressed at job. Why you are working then? I'm single. Get married. Are you happy? No. So you want to divorce? Divorce it. Buddha says these are the tears we constantly accumulate in our life. So the moment just after the session, start a project, live your life in that state of the peace and calm, and check that you are not influenced and dictated by the world outside, whether it's a person or a money or anything. We need not to get influenced or dictated. If you say, no, 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 I'm always influenced and dictated, then I'm worthy of suffering. Think. We will discuss long back uh, likes and dislikes, attachment and detachment. Then we have a desire, and ultimately, for the desire, we have to work. It's a life of the karma. I perform an action. I'm not happy with one action, then I should change that action. So I am caught in the web of doing an action prompted by the mind that is working on me, creates a world that is different from the entire universe that we see. And that is why the master says we need a self inquiry. So when I look into that, when I inquire, I see that I'm caught in the web, and that web must be broken. That web is nothing but created by the false eye. I know what is going on in your mind, so I'm just bringing that up. You don't know. I'm. Some people tell me that I'm so old. It is difficult to change. Really? I'm very young. Let me enjoy this world of pleasure, and then I will start working on meditation. We have 1 million excuses. One lady said, "You don't know, just my mom died, and I'm grieving." Continue grieving, continue grieving. So we have 1 million excuses comes from the same mind. We can start the journey here and now. And to the kids, and I give to everyone, and this couple whom I'm uh, coaching, I said, can you become good to yourself? You both are fighting against each other, blaming and complaining. Can you become good to yourself? Being good to yourself means what? Do you like to blame and complain and react to your honey? No. So I said, you are intelligent. Can you keep that wisdom all the time? Can you keep that wisdom all the time? Your problem is done. Every time, after the session, he comes outside. Oh no, let me see him off, and then blame, complaint. You have already done the practice. You feel relaxed and calm. Why we bring the same stuff, same mind at you? My master used to say that we are not committed to the knowledge. We understand, we claim that we understand, but we are not committed to the knowledge. We are committed to the knowledge that we have accumulated from the mind over the years. That is what we say. Same old stuff. What knowledge we got? We got what is not real self. We are not the three bodies. So you are. I'm in front of the honey, but I'm not the body. I'm simply aware. I'm simply aware. I'm not the mind. I'm not the subtle body. I'm aware. Okay. And some impressions are attacking my mind to express it in the form of a blame, complaint, tears, etc., stress, etc. That is causal body. Now see that. Okay. I'm aware. Simple awareness. What will happen? Zero complaint life. Zero expectation life. Zero blame life. Mind is sitting with you. Mind is 100% available with you. It will follow the intellect. Problem is solved. Think, contemplate. If the mind is not tuned to zero complaint, expectation, blame level, you will meet disappointment every day, 100 times. You have a zero complaint, blame, reaction level, you are already a seeker. See that. We become a seeker, and then the moment we are a seeker, then what happens? Then this mind focus on who am I? And it reminds you, the intellect reminds you, I am none of the three bodies. It is only the association with the three bodies causes the suffering. Our master says, you believe in God, good. You don't believe in God, that is also good. You are agnostic, good. You are materialist, good. You are nihilist, good. Don't create a label. Or even if you have created a label, no, I don't believe in God, can you guide me? Yes. I also don't believe in God. I tell those people. I'm an agnostic. I'm a greater agnostic than you. Are you ready to change? Question is this. You don't know I have so many problems. These problems are because of the mind. Desire and desirer. You'll be surprised that we have 6 organs of Indian philosophy. One of them we name it as yoga. Other name is also the Sankhya Yoga. So all the 6 plus there is another Buddhism, Jainism. So you can say 8. And we have subdivisions. They are almost runs into 150 or 60. They always ask one question, are you ready? do you feel 1% of relaxation and calmness in any practice of the Eastern wisdom? And you cannot say no. I feel yes. Can I take that relaxation and calmness in my life, bypassing the crazy mind? The journey begins, you are a seeker. Did I make myself clear? Did I make myself clear? So I will urge and plead, I can only plead and request you take these principles into everyday life, in thought, in speech, in action. Now the time has come. Your mind should remind you if someone says you are crazy, oh, he or she is saying this body crazy. I'm not the body. First, remain in that state of calmness, then respond. Don't react. You react, mind is working on you. You prove that you are crazy. That's why you are reacting. Do you see that? Do you see? Now I'm upset with you. So you prove that you are definitely crazy. By anything outside whatever is happening. See, look at it. So one thing comes that intellect says, I understand, I like you, I love you, teacher, you are doing good to me. But when there is a but, it means no problem outside. I'm not committed to this knowledge. Think of this. I'm not committed. What do you mean by commitment? Sincerity, that I'm not committed to evolve myself. I want to live the same life, same old stuff, same habits, same likes and dislikes, same pain and pleasure. I have tried millions of times. I have accumulated all the tears and proving how Buddha is true. That is why the Buddha said, I loved his statement. There are different smaller books, Jayathika stories, in which Buddha used stories to guide the path of this self-discovery. Think of this. How many people have the tears? They declare that they are worthy of suffering. Why they are worthy of suffering? Because my mind, desire and desirer. And that desirer has created its own world outside. If I marry, I'll be happy. No. If I divorce, I'll be happy. No. I will earn $10 million. I'll be happy. No. I lost all the money. No. Desire has created the world around. So if we don't take a challenge, if we do not challenge our own mind, challenging your own mind, whatever you learn here, you check it that I have to apply today. Wherever I go, to whomever I meet, Ashok, including Shivani also. They both are my students, so I can joke. Not everyone. So she is not attending, it's okay. You are attending, you should change. You have a greater responsibility. And what we look at, nobody is listening to me. First, stop this craziness that nobody is listening to you. Because you are like that. That's why nobody is listening to you. I'm a stranger to you all. You're listening to me. Do you see? Change. Think of it. Then we'll work on what is, for connections. We will revisit in a deeper way for qualifications, 2L six treasures. You know what is going to happen? The best part that I have seen, that the moment you are committed to the knowledge, you maintain your higher level of awareness, what we call the self awareness. You are ready, always ready to respond to the situation. And when we are ready to respond to a situation in our daily living, all those principles will return into your intellect. And it will give you the necessary wisdom to live in daily living. And that daily living becomes a joy of conscious living. That is the goal of East and West. Let us close our eyes. Let us start our journey with the practice to apply. Eyes are closed.